All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. 7:39 is back to school time. That means moms and dads time to get out those credit cards. Back to school shopping. Yeah, you know what? People are going to spend a lot of money these days on pretty much everything. Hap Aziz, our tech expert, is here with us today. Let's talk about some of these back to school things people need to know. First of all, talking computers. What's the big trend right now for kids heading back to school?
Well, the trend is a tablet like an iPad or an Android tablet. That's the cool gadget that's really slick. It's got the touch screen. It runs all those applications. You play your Angry Birds on it. But the challenge is it's not that effective for doing a lot of schoolwork. It doesn't have a keyboard, and if you're writing long papers, it's very difficult to type it out on the touch screen. And also, it doesn't have a CD or a DVD reader, so that you can't load software that you might need for school. And then finally, if you want to run applications like Word or Excel, that's not necessarily built in natively.
I'm sure a lot of parents, when they go out to the office supply stores or the computer store, are going to be upsold because they're, I'm sure the tech guys will tell them, oh, your kids are definitely going to need this. Is there one thing that's being sold right now where parents really won't have a use for it for their kids?
Well, the things that are being sold that parents don't necessarily have a use for are high-end printers. Printer is very, very important. And a lot of places, those office supply stores, will try to sell a very expensive printer, $300–400 printer that does all sorts of things. You basically need a printer in the $150–200 range. Make sure it has a scanner. If it has wireless capability, that's good, so that your son or daughter and his or her roommate might be able to log into it, connect to it wirelessly. But that's not all that expensive.
So that's the big thing you need to ask for this year.
That's right.
The wireless technology on the printers. Okay.
Absolutely.
Smartphones. I finally got mine. I feel like I'm behind the times because I see all the kids have them these days. If you're thinking about getting one for your kids, what do you need to look for here?
Well, the two big smartphone families are the iPhone and the Android phones. Now, the iPhones, if you don't get the latest iPhone, you can find some on discount. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars to get a smartphone. With the Android phones, you don't need the high-end Android phones. There are Android phones around $100 mark that you can get as well. Both of those types of smartphones will run the majority of applications you could find that you hear about that people are buzzing about.
And what are your thoughts on all the e-readers that are out there in the news these days? Any you like more than others for kids?
Well, I like the Nook Color, mainly because you can use that as an Android tablet. So if you really want that tablet and you have a laptop, if you get something like the Nook Color, you can use that as an e-reader and as a tablet. In terms of being easy on the eyes, really the black and white e-readers are the best. The nice thing about the e-readers is that a lot of the colleges are issuing textbook materials in e-reader format.
Are they really?
That's correct.
Wow, boy, times are changing. So if you need more information, of course, we'll have it hooked up at our website, myfoxorlando.com. Hap, good to see you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hap Aziz. All right, Michelle, over to you.
John, you just got your iPhone?